Hello and welcome to Great Hang, the greatest hang that's ever hanged. I'm your hang, Tim McLovin, coming to you with your other hang, Myka Fox. Hello, Myka.
Yo, Tim, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm fucking great. It feels like I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. I've been working. I'm a working man. I've also just been home all day. Rojo Perez is our guest. He asked us a question before the pod started. Yes, we do watch things down here on our projector.
That's nice. That's a nice room.
Yeah,
It's mostly Tim just murking noobs down here. It's like I created a little play place for him so I can get shit done upstairs.
I do play Call of Duty very much down here. I've been just fucking grinding shipment 24/7.
You a working man.
Getting my guns up, you know. Rojo, you may have seen him from television. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks
it's
for
a beautiful
coming.
place.
Oh yeah,
thank
thanks. Myka's job allows us to live so nicely.
And I love that y'all live around so many Latin people.
Yes,
So many Hispanics.
Yeah, we don't let them usually in the house, but for you, we made an exception. You know, you can have a right of return.
I'm going to go tell them when I come out, you won't believe what they got on the inside, guys.
Curtains that match the other window.
I mean, it's pretty sick until people start blasting reggaeton at fucking 5:30 in the morning out of their minivan.
Bruh, that was insane.
So what do you want to change? You want no music but shitty food?
No.
Or you going to take the food and the music?
The food. I'll take the food. Music off by 2 a.m.
But what time does it start?
Well, here's the
That's the thing. I think it's starting at 5. It's not ending at 5.
No, the party was over. Everyone was asleep. Then some motherfucker comes rolling up, and I honestly think it was a hit. It was like some bitch betrayed me, and I'm gonna wake her and her new man up. But the whole neighborhood suffers.
Yeah.
You know, it had that kind of because the music it wasn't even regular reggaeton. It was like bad.
Yeah.
Like to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna use my last eggs and fucking get this guy.
I also think about because there's a bunch of families with children around here, and I'm like, people need to think of the families. I understand that you want us white devils out of the neighborhood, but think of the families. But the food is good. The food is good. It smells good around here all the time.
Did you scope out that Ecuadorian truck on the corner?
Oh, I walked by. I took the long route just to see all of it.
Yeah. Trying to look like you're not with us. I get it.
Yeah. Go through Knickerbocker for a little bit. Wash this off.
Oh, now we're doxxed. All right, well.
They're like, yeah, oh, right, because Knickerbocker only has one Ecuadorian truck. There's like 17 on the block.
It is pretty tight. So this is the catching up segment of the podcast. I'm doing everything on my phone now because it's been kind of blurry because I've had my computer in the foreground and then it focuses on the computer instead of us. So
Tim's
I'm trying
losing
to make
some weight and now he wants the camera to focus on him.
I have also lost some weight.
You do look better.
The thing. Thank you. It sucks when people say better. Normally people say you do look good. And then I'm like, yeah, I do. And also did.
I don't know, Tim. I think you look well.
Shut up, Myka. Myka's
what
mad
Tim-
because I said her fucking special taping went well.
It's the meanest thing you've ever heard, right?
I'd rather you say I missed it.
Yeah.
I'd rather you go, I was in the bathroom the whole time, babe. I'm sorry.
How'd my special go? Oh, well.
I thought it went well. I'm sorry. I guess that's not a compliment anymore.
It is not.
It never was. It never was.
Have you done anything exciting? This is catching up. This is how we interview our guests.
Yeah, I was just in Vancouver for the first time. And
Vancouver, British Columbia?
Yeah, Vancouver,
Wow.
BC. That was nice. It's a real slow town. Like they done
The people, or it just
everything.
doesn't?
They just done by it's a daytime town.
Oh,
So
okay.
by like 9:30, everyone.
Well, doesn't the
Packing
light go
it.
down at 3 p.m.?
It does go out pretty early, but for that 45 minutes when you see it, the mountains look amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah.
And it's like, so it's one of those where restaurants close at like 9:15.
Yeah, and they
That
angry
sucks.
if you just hanging out finishing the drink.
What about the bars?
Everything? Bars shut down by like 11. Man, we went to eat at some spot and we were like just talking bullshit and everybody who worked in the kitchen came out and walked by us as they were leaving.
Oh, really?
So, like, everybody's gone, and you go, all right, we
God.
get it, dude.
The
I'm
dishwasher's just sitting there like, these motherfuckers.
sorry. Take them with you.
Yeah.
Just take the plates with you.
You can leave 3 dirty cups.
They're like, you got this, right? You work here now. Here's an apron.
Well, that's pretty cool. Vancouver, British Columbia. I've only been to, what's the one right above Detroit? Windsor. I've only been to Windsor, Canada.
Man, I wasn't going to guess that.
And
one.
it is a real fucking shithole. It's just like Detroit, except in Canada. It fucking sucked.
What were you there for?
I was just partying with my friends.
In Windsor?
Well, we were 20, and you could drink when you're 20 in Windsor,
yeah,
so we went up there instead of staying in America.
Instead of being cool and having a fake ID.
I never wanted to spend the money on it. I didn't have the cash.
But then you drive cross-border drunk? Which
No.
seems
We
pretty
just
wild.
We stayed up
Oh,
there.
okay.
We stayed up there for 2 days.
I thought you were going, knocking them back. And
No,
coming home.
that would be sick though. We stayed at the Best Western, and my friend, I was sleeping on the bed, and my friend pushed me off the bed while I was sleeping, and I got so mad I ripped the phone out of the wall and threw it into the bathroom and shattered it in the tub.
Jesus. Well, that explains your temper.
I
can't believe they wouldn't serve you in America. You seem so well equipped to handle booze.
I just don't like waking up like an asshole, because my friends I wake up like trying to fight most of the time.
I come home, I have to like do it real slow.
Really?
He'll rear up. He'll fucking square up on me.
Who do you think's waking you up at this point?
Well, no one
years,
anymore,
Rob.
but
It's been years.
it's a learned behavior because my friends would just wake me up beating the fuck out of me, and I just immediately have to start fighting them.
He wakes up like I'll come in later from a show or whatever. He'll be like "Ah," like this. I'm like, it's me.
It's always me.
It's always me.
always me.
Nobody else wants to be in your bed, Tim.
I just get worried, My friends could come in at any moment and start beating the fuck out of me.
How quickly do you rip out the phone? Are you looking around the hotel room?
It was the first. No, because I remember it happening. He pushed me off the bed, and I just reached up onto the nightstand, and there was the phone, and I just grabbed it and ripped it out of the wall. And the next day, I was like, I'll pay for whatever damages. And then they never charged us for anything.
Ooh.
We were smoking cigarettes in the room and ashing them into the fucking drawer, and just put the drawer back in.
You dirtbag.
We were really fucking pieces of shit,
You know what? They were probably like, that phone didn't work anyway.
We've been dying to remodel.
Yeah. That ash is actually soaking up some of the blood that was in that drawer.
Dude, so I talk about this guy on the pod sometimes. This dude I used to work with, Dave, he was the biggest hillbilly you've ever met in your entire life. This is an example of what
This is how we catch up with you, Rojo. It's your story
About
after
Dave.
story from Tim.
No, I'm in.
So he told me, he goes, he had hepatitis C.
Of
He goes,
course.
because of the hepatitis, I can't drink tequila no more. So I drink Smirnoff Ices. That's like the kind of hillbilly he was. And one day he told me, he's like, yeah, your dad got me a job hanging curtains, so I brought my brother to the Dollar Inn. He goes, we throw 4 curtains up. I get back to the truck. My brother had stolen 3 TVs. And he goes, and I made him put them back. I don't know what that reminded me of that, but I thought it was funny.
That's fun.
Wait, they had TVs at the dollar store?
At the Dollar Inn.
Oh.
So it was like one of those hotels that cost like $19 a night.
So they weren't selling these TVs.
Yeah.
They
I'm like-
stole TVs that were already being used.
Yeah. So this was like right as they were building the Dollar Inn. He was taking the TVs because they hadn't drilled them into the thing yet. So he made him go put all the TVs back. Oh man. Have you ever stayed at like a super shitty hotel?
Yeah.
What's the worst hotel situation?
1 year I was doing Cincinnati and I went a day early and the club didn't want to get me. Like put me up for the extra day.
Sure.
And I ended up getting like those $39.99 motels where you
At the
walk-
American or whatever?
Yeah, where the keys are made of metal.
that they need them back.
Yeah.
Like, please return these. And then I'd walk out from that little motel from the door. You're obviously outside, and across the street, gorgeous hotel.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Amazing hotel.
Yeah.
You're like, man, it's so close, but it feels so far in life.
You stay at that motel for the view.
Yeah, what do you want to work towards?
Those shitty hotels, like, I grew up, my mom smoked cigarettes in the house, but my mom is also incredibly clean, so our house always smelled kind of fine. But
What'd she spray?
What?
What would she spray? Is it Lysol? What's killing the scent?
I don't know. Well, she also smokes through the chimney.
Oh,
So
that's fun.
She sits under the chimney and smokes.
Yeah, she's like reverse Santa Claus.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. Like, people come in there like, she smokes in here? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. I don't know. My mom's like crazy clean. It's incredible. But you go into those hotels and the stench of cigarettes
On
is
everything.
just, it's deep in it.
You don't want to touch. It's one of those where you don't want to take the covers off the bed. You're like, but I also don't want to lay on it. You're like, I guess I'll stand.
Yeah.
Just stand in this room all
sleep
night.
like a cow.
I stayed in one motel like in California where like you know how like there's always like cigarette burns and stains on the blanket, so they just cut those pieces out. So there was just like holes cut out of the fabric, and then like the filling would just come out. But they were like, look, we fixed it.
Oh man, you
Brutal.
sleep in a toe just coming.
I'm like, just tell me what it was. Just tell me what it was.
Dude, we stayed, so that same Dollar Inn that Dave's brother tried to steal the TVs from, they had a karaoke bar. And it was sick. They had like the sickest karaoke bar. And we would go there and it blizzarded like while we were there and we got snowed in. So we had to get a room at the Dollar Inn. And we go up to our room. The next morning we wake up. The sheets were barely on the bed anymore because like we had been fucking around.
Fucking.
No.
We're going to edit it. The sheets were all messed up because we've been fucking. We're going to name this episode Tim Comes Out.
But the mattress is exposed and it's stained with blood. The entire top of the mattress is just blood stained and just old, like fucking rusted up blood. And we're like,
how much blood are we talking?
Like as big as this coffee table.
Like a body-sized amount.
Yeah, it was like the most stain of blood I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, we gotta go.
What's crazy is that's probably the good side of the mattress. That's the best they have.
Flip it.
You turn it over, there's the body.
Man, I heard a story from somebody that their dad, I don't even know if this is true, but their dad found a dead body under a bed at like a Motel 8.
Yeah,
Motel
the lie
6.
is that he found it.
Yeah. But like he walked in and there was a body under the bed and now he gets to stay at like the Motel 6 for free for the rest of his life.
Oh shit, that's the perfect scam.
Yeah, you just go to the...
You kill someone, then you say you found it, now you stay for free.
Yeah.
But you're in a Motel 6.
It's the motel version of putting a hair in your dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. All right, Rojo, this has been a good catching up segment. Now it's time for you to do plugs. Plug whatever you got.
Plug. Where we at? Oh, I'm in Chicago 2 weekends at Zany's.
You got Chicago listeners.
16th to the 18th.
Yeah. Zany's Old Town.
Old Town, baby.
Nice.
I got moved up from Rosemont.
Nice.
I used to play the old one, the one in the sticks.
Yeah. Not by the airport no more.
Ooh, not yet. Let's see how this weekend goes. Right back.
They'll be like, this is nice for you. Then you can get the fuck out quicker.
Chicago listeners, go see Rojo. You'll have a great time. That'll be a great show.
Yeah, just follow me, Rojo Perez, on all the things. Same handle.
Myka?
That's a good question. Oh, I'll be, when is this coming out? Tomorrow?
No.
Okay, well, you'll have missed...
on Wednesday.
You missed a hot show. Myka was on Monday. That shit was good. That lineup looked good.
It was fucking look good.
One.
I'm going to be in LA next week, but I don't know if I'm going to be on any shows yet. It was kind of a last-minute trip, so just follow me at MYKAFOX on all my socials, and you'll get the up-to-the-minute shit.
Oh, and I got to confirm it still, be opening for Jeff Arcuri the first weekend of December in Des Moines, Iowa, and in Tampa in the middle of December. I think it's like December 15th.
Side splitters or improv?
Yeah.
Side splitters?
Oh, no, it might be an improv. He might be doing the
improv's sexy. The Ebor one?
I don't know.
Great.
I've never been to Tampa, to be honest with you.
So if it's the Ebor one, because that area is like a historical district.
Yeah.
They can't touch anything. So the club is this old theater that has like 3 levels.
Oh, wow.
It's
nice.
like massive.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I bet it's already sold out.
Of course.
The motherfucker has been moving tickets. It is crazy.
People love them some Jeff.
How
They
many
do.
white bitches live in Tampa?
Oh,
bunch.
you'd be shocked. They're adding shows.
Yeah.
So I'll be doing that, and then of course listen to the Tough Questions podcast with myself and Jeff Sheen. And if you want extra content from this show, you can check out our Patreon at patreon.com/greathang, where we have all kinds of games, shows, fun,
Live shows, and we got in a fight recently. You can check that out.
Yeah, we got in a fight recently
camera?
on one of the
I
episodes.
begged him. I was like, we have to start over. I cannot have this energy out there in the world, but I don't do the editing.
I said, absolutely not. People pay for this.
Give
They'd
the
love to
people
hear
what
us.
they want.
They absolutely would love to hear us fight. And we do all our live shows. All our live advice shows are on there, too. So,
And we give advice.
Yeah.
no, we do the Reddit. I find the most fucked up things from Reddit advice, and then we do a live show at the Gutter every month.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so no
Next
one
one is
came to the
December.
most recent show. A woman, I can't remember, I think Jessica wrote, the intro was incredibly depressing, but the rest of the show was hilarious.
The next one's December 3rd. Get your tickets. The lineup's going to be incredible. Allison Leiby,
Bobby Condon, Robert Dean, Mike.
Dean.
Robert Dean.
We got Robert Dean.
Dean Machine. It's
Yeah,
gonna
he
be
might
a hot
bring one of his puppets. But yeah, so check that out. All right, so that was plugs. Now, Rojo, this is a part of the show called Hot Take of the Week.
Oh, we're not going to spit that bit?
Oh, wait,
Tim-
we can spit that bit. Fuck.
We've been doing the show for a while. Tim cannot remember the segment order
Yeah.
without his computer, but the computer's fucking up the thing. So
I have it on my phone now,
Oh, well, good job.
but I misread it. I fucked up.
Are you panicked? Do you feel a little out of place because you can't use a computer?
You know what fucks me up is when I do the intro and Myka says, "How are you?" to me before I can say it to her, and then it fucks me up for the rest of the show.
Ooh, cool. Now I know how to manipulate you for the rest of my life.
I mean, I like that
Just
happened.
ask about
I know.
the day.
He's like, no one's ever asked me.
Don't make me fight you.
He's like, who is it? Oh, that's okay.
All right, so we'll spit that bit, Rojo. This is where if you're working on a bit, Myka will help you, and I will also be here and probably tell a story about Dave, the guy that I worked with.
Yeah, I got one that's a bit. The other's a thought.
Okay.
All right. We got one thought on this couch, so go ahead.
Okay.
Got her ass.
That's right.
Fucking dumb bitch.
Hands on my knees.
20 nails, like she gonna run. I had a dude in Vegas offer me loose cocaine.
Okay. Just like in the palm of his
Yeah.
hand?
Yes,
Oh.
like no, he went a sprinkle.
Oh.
Like he came out of the pocket.
Like a fairy?
Yeah, and was like
Like a fucking woodland? It would work on me.
he came out comfortably. I was like, here you go. Like it was
Like he was Tinkerbell and you were Peter
and I was like,
Pan?
nah, dude, I was raised by 2 parents. I need a bag. I'm not a loose cocaine bitch. Do you
I
know?
need a bag.
Yeah.
Was
You
it
guys-
like all chunked up at least or
See,
something?
I don't know how to do it. It was. I mean, it was a festival that skanks are at, and some of those fans are they want
Yeah.
everybody to have a good time.
Yeah, but
So the dude just was like, "Hey man, where you go here?" And he like, and I put in a little drop, and I pulled my hand back. I was like, "I'm good, dude."
that's so
Yeah.
crazy.
They do have loose cocaine fans.
Here's the thing. If you're offering loose cocaine, it belongs on a key.
Yeah,
Right.
give me everything
Or-
ready to be
yeah,
used.
Like, give me the bump and let's move on with our day. What am I going to take this for later?
He wanted me to have fun without him.
I like that. It's a nice moment of self-respect.
Yeah. I wasn't angry at the gesture.
Right.
I hated how it happened.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Just loose like
Listen,
that.
man, I'm not like you. I pay my rent on time.
This is the new hand absorption cocaine, you know? It's like you're a gymnast getting ready for the Olympics, just like
Just
chop,
slap it
chop,
up.
Clap, clap.
I don't know the level of trust we have to have
Yeah.
for me to trust anything out of your hand, out
Right.
of someone's hand.
You think the hand's the problem with the
hand
loose
is
cocaine?
but that's not the dirty. It's
Like,
not
what
the
else-
pocket we've never washed.
Yeah.
What have you touched?
Yeah. It's
You didn't go to
this
the bathroom.
Was this cocaine touching a nickel or a dime?
Because that's just not your pocket coke. Like you don't only keep coke in that pocket. There's other things that.
That's like those people who won't snort from a dollar bill. They're like, that's dirty, only hundreds. It's like, my dude, that thing has touched multiple feet.
Yeah. I feel like hundreds have to be dirtier than ones, right? I mean, everyone has ones, but like,
I don't know how many hundreds see the inside of a stripper's ass crack.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I mean, that's true. And also, if you're putting hundreds in a stripper's ass crack, she's either got to be like fucked up looking, or like I feel like some of these guys that are like showing out and putting hundreds in strippers' ass cracks, they're like big, huge strippers with giant asses.
But they're still clean.
We don't know that.
Strippers who get tipped in hundreds are clean. Strippers who get tipped with ones are also giving change back.
Yeah. They're the ones who's got dimes in their fucking coke.
Yeah.
I was outside of one of the worst strip clubs I've ever been to in Louisville, Kentucky, and this woman was on the phone. She had no teeth, and she was a stripper at the strip club, and she goes, "Motherfucker, if I don't get my $15 motherfucking dollars, I'm gonna come and cut your motherfucking ass." I was like, Jesus Christ, over $15.
Hey man, if you ain't got teeth,
you
need every little bit that coming your way. Man, I went to I had a fun in Tampa.
Oh, there you go. Were you at Mons Venus?
Yeah, I have been to Mons Venus. We went and celebrated a joint bachelorette party.
Oh, one
Same
of those.
couple?
Same with the couple.
Yeah.
They all go. We went to this club, this strip club, and at some point, the bachelorette decided that she too could dance.
Yes.
And she got up there, and I mean, it is 16 of the most uncomfortable friends you've ever been around, where you're just like, man, I want to tip her, but you can't. You can't be too excited about it.
Was she bringing it?
I mean, for not knowing she was going to work that day?
Yeah. Was she wearing her regular clothes, or did she take anything off?
She had regular clothes and took everything off.
Full nude?
Yeah, I mean, in Tampa, you can't be full nude, so she had to keep, like, the panties on, but...
Get out of here.
We could see it's like...
How was the groom?
I could draw it.
You should have given her a 50 and then leaned over to your buddy and be like, "This is coming out of your gift fund."
I hope this works out.
Are they still together?
No, they didn't make it. He said it had nothing to do with the incident, but he calls it the incident.
Well, he wasn't happy about that?
I mean, not great. We got asked to leave.
Damn.
They got into like a real argument. She did good. She made like $70.
Wait, really?
I mean, it was
just from you guys.
we had it. What a night.
But you guys,
go for Nikki.
That's so funny. You guys got kicked out because she got on the stage?
No, they started arguing as soon as she got off.
Oh my God.
And they were like, man, this can't.
They're like, you can work for free, but you can't.
What a night.
They love that she got up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend's fiance took her titties out and made everyone uncomfortable. All right.
That's not bad. That's very good.
I should really get into musical improv. And only if the songs are about sucking a guy's cock.
Do
that's all
musical
I'm really
comedy. Not improv.
I just
get in there and start singing on stage.
You're right. I need to get to the lowest common denominator, I think.
I mean, you're opening for our Curie.
Myka, please, if he hears this, he'll take away my fucking...
I'm just saying that you should try that shit out on them.
I bet those fucking dumb bitches that love him will love it. Anyway, so happy to see you guys. Can't wait to see everyone. All right. That was great. Rojo, I think in the future that you should stick to this philosophy of never taking pocket drugs.
Okay, thank you. There are many life lessons I learned. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take that one.
But it's time for Hot Take of the Week.
Okay.
Hot take, summer in the city.
And this is where Myka gives us a situation. We have to give our take on it immediately. Then we get more information and find out if we were right or wrong.
Okay.
All
right. So this is the headline we're going to get a hot take from. Am I the asshole for not telling my boyfriend I own the building we live in?
Yo, that's interesting. And yes, I think.
Oh, no.
You say no.
Nope.
Why not?
Stop mixing business with love. Because then he not going to want to pay rent.
Oh,
So now we got 2 motherfuckers freeloading in
that's
this building.
interesting.
No.
That
not
is
it.
an interesting
This may not
take.
last, but you know what's going to last? The structure.
I never thought about that. I never thought like that I wouldn't pay rent because she owned it. In my head, I'd still pay to live
You
where
think
I'm at.
so?
Yeah, but I'm also I like if that was Jeff Sheen, immediately he'd stop paying her.
Sure, because he think he paying her with dick.
Yeah, and he's not.
No, never. Never. Not just sure, Sheen, but anybody.
But that's
No
interesting.
dick worth the amount of rent. You think you disagree in here?
I mean, it depends on the dick.
You think there's dick so good that they just live in for free.
I mean, Tim only pays 1/3 of the rent here.
So that's pretty good dick.
That's
pretty good dick.
I'm
Tim's
a
got-
personality guy, though.
All right, here we go. Here's some more information.
All right, so Rojo says not an asshole. I still say that she's an asshole.
Why do you think she's the asshole?
I don't know. I feel like you can't. Well, I guess she doesn't want to be holding it over his head that she owns the place, but I still think you got to be honest about owning buildings.
Okay.
And landlords are pieces of shit. Thank you, progressive people.
All right, I like where this netted out considering the story. When I was 18, my dad gifted me a house with 2 stories. I'm extremely thankful. We're not upper class, but my dad bought his house for cheap price long ago. It was his grandmother's cousin's house. Okay, so we see how that could happen. I know this was an extreme privilege, and I'm forever grateful for this. The layout of this building is like an apartment, but it's a house, so basically each story has a separate entry, kitchen, and bathroom.
Yeah, it's called a duplex, lady.
Yeah, I live upstairs while I rent out.
Pay for it.
Right. Right. No, totally. It's probably also, there's no way this is New York City. Like, anyone who
no.
lives in New York would assume they know how
This
this
bitch
works.
is in like Akron, Ohio.
Totally. I live upstairs while I rent out the downstairs. My boyfriend, 25-year-old male, moved in with me about 3 months ago, and we have been together for 6 months. I have not asked him for money, neither for utilities or to pay me any rent. The only thing he contributes to is groceries that we split 50-50. I mean, that is insane to me. That he wouldn't even
Yo.
ask. Like, he just like, oh, I'm just going to fucking move on
This
in.
makes sense. Yeah, and not one.
Yeah.
If she pays a mortgage, he should have to help her with that, I feel like. But unless
It sounds like this building's been paid off.
Yeah.
There's probably property tax, though.
Oh yeah,
But
probably.
you still would add, like, that's still,
It's-
it doesn't exist.
It doesn't
Nowhere
make sense.
you live and then no one charges you money.
Yeah.
Like that.
It makes no sense, right?
Damn, I'm about to look like an asshole.
And think about what type of piece of shit this dude is.
Yeah.
Totally.
25.
Well,
you
this
can't
guy's
trust.
got to
Yep.
be a real piece of shit if she's writing in to be like, am I an asshole? Because he obviously blew up at her for no reason.
Oh, do you imagine the audacity? In 5 months, you ain't paid a single bill, and then you go, "Hey, babe, we gonna split these bananas.
Yeah.
We going Dutch on
Yeah.
these fruits."
That's crazy.
Yeah, what happened to the cheese? That's coming out of your end. Unbelievable. I've not brought it up with him that I own the building, as it's not something I tell many people. If people ask, of course I tell them, but but if they assume that I'm a renter, they can just believe it. The topic of a landlord, the renter downstairs, and the owner of the building has not been something we've talked about. This last Tuesday, the renter downstairs came up to tell me that her freezer stopped working. So basically, she answers the door and she checks it out and like agrees to buy her a new freezer. When I go upstairs, my boyfriend asked if it could be fixed. I tell him no, and and so she tells him what's going on. He looks at me like I was crazy and asked me why I would pay for her freezer. I tell him that because I'm her landlord and the freezer was there and it's my responsibility. He asked me if I was serious, to which I said I was. He began screaming at me, asking him why the hell would I hold this information from him, and that I was an evil person.
That this dude rules.
I said I was sorry for not telling him, but I didn't think it would matter. He said he could not believe he was together with someone who is a landlord, that all of us just use people for money, and that the only thing we people, in quotes, care about is money and would rather have people be homeless than offering affordable rent. In parentheses, the downstairs is 1 kitchen, 1 bath, and 4 other rooms. I charge $500 in rent.
Wow.
I am moving in and taking advantage of this lady.
Yeah.
That's yeah. First of all, you people, she's letting you live there for free, my man.
Free. But she's taking advantage.
Yeah, it's so crazy. And also, I thought it was gonna go the way of him being like, "You weren't honest with me."
which is he's starting with that. But check this out. This is the shit that blows my fucking airbag. I understand many people have had trouble with landlords, but I try my best to be a good one. He demanded that I give him 50% of the money I make from rent, or else I was just as bad as he thought. Was I really the asshole for not telling me? He has not talked to me since Tuesday, and I've tried telling him that I'm truly sorry, but he doesn't answer me at all.
So, I also feel bad for this woman. I go, you gotta value yourself a little more.
Yeah.
You bring in everything to the table.
She gotta
everything is you.
She's gotta be ugly.
But also if she did, sure, let's say that's very fair.
I mean, she's gotta be.
Sure, let's make a very safe assumption that she's a fucking busted asshole.
Oh my God, I hope she a fucking dime piece. I hope she's the most gorgeous thing we've ever seen.
Oh, I hope not, because that means she's been raped.
Oh, no, Myka.
She's been molested.
Stop it.
Who else could have
I told you to stop bringing up rape on the podcast.
Tim, if you lay out the facts, she's hot and owns a building and feels bad about lying? She's been raped.
No, she could have been fat growing up and then got hot.
Okay, all right, you're right.
Jesus Christ.
I feel so bad for this girl. The fact that her level of stress in this message feels wild with a dude who don't give a fuck. Who clearly is taking advantage, and it's 25.
And
you don't find another broke 25-year-old,
right?
And he's like, all you care about is money, and then he's like, give me money.
Yeah, and doesn't pay rent, doesn't even pay utilities, no tax, 50% of the unbelievable.
He shouldn't get any money.
What's crazy is he played it wrong. If he was a little more chill, I bet he could have convinced her to give him some money.
Oh, yeah.
If he he would have never worked, never had to leave.
That's crazy.
He was playing it right, just getting the free rent. Just be like, oh, good for you, honey. Do you need a massage?
Yeah.
He doesn't love her at all.
Dude, if today Myka was like, I own this building, I'd be like, that's pretty cool. I'll have your rent for you here soon.
It'll be a little late, actually. But
it'll be a little later than usual.
I'm good for it.
Wow, that was a good one, Myka.
Incredible. And of course, all the comments are like, you got to break up with this dude.
Yeah, you got to leave this.
She's in there. She's like, well, I don't know if it's going to come down to that. It's so sad.
Oh, people are.
But what's the other That's what's funny. I'm not going to come down to that. What's the other option? So you going to pay?
Yeah, you got to give it.
Right.
That's
the
ransom.
Yeah, right. She's being held hostage by her own boyfriend. God, so sad. Lady, just find another ugly man.
I swear they're out there.
You're
going to be fine, girl.
There are so many dudes who just think they can't even get a woman online. All you have to do is let them live at your place for free. They'll do anything for you.
And you know it's like this DSA motherfucker. I'm like, any place that's charging $500 for rent,
what can't is be DSA?
A Democratic Socialists of America.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just being like, oh, well, landlords.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, yeah.
Dick sucking asshole, I thought.
Dick sucking asshole. But like, I mean, 100% like, $500 a month in rent. I don't care where you're renting. That's a good deal.
Yeah. He also is like, I mean, if he really believed in what he said, he would be mad at her and tell her he wouldn't talk to her until she let the lady live there for free.
Yeah. Now he's profiting off of it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He's a fucking cunt.
He's a cunt.
His logic is the only way I could love you, baby, is if you sell the building and we start paying rent.
Right.
Right.
That is what he's saying.
God
damn, I feel bad. You're right. This lady, I'm sorry. If you're a listener of the pod, hit us up and you can come stay at our house.
And if you're the guy, come over here for a second.
Yeah.
You can also stay with us.
Yeah. Ding 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 ding
No,
ding 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 ding
we don't
ding
do
ding
this.
ding. Yes, it's the news.
We don't
It's
do
time
this.
for the news
No, we
with
don't do
Tim
this.
McLaughlin.
sorry.
Myka, remember when you lost 2 games in a row on the Patreon and I get to keep the news segment?
I'm so sorry, Rojo.
Go ahead.
This is the worst. I'm sorry.
I find a good news story and I read it for everyone
It's
with
not
my
good.
limited reading abilities.
It won't be good.
A lunch host is accused of killing her ex-husband's parents and aunt with poisonous mushrooms. Wow. Canberra, Australia.
This story is years old.
No, it's from November 2nd, 2023.
No, Tim Dillon covered this on his podcast forever ago.
Well, if you don't listen to the Tim Dillon show, Now you can listen to the Tim McLaughlin Show. The host of
That's
a
gonna
weekend,
get tricky.
the host of a weekend family lunch at her Australian country home was charged Thursday with murdering her ex-husband.
Thursdays come every week, Tim.
With murdering her ex-husband's parents and aunt with poisonous mushrooms and attempting to murder a fourth guest, police said. Police arrested Aaron Patterson, 49, at her home in Victoria's state town Langotha, where her former husband's parents, Gail and Don Patterson, both 70, Gail Patterson's sister, Heather Wilkinson, and Wilkinson's husband, Ian Wilkinson, were invited on July 29th. I guess this did happen a while ago.
Yeah, I guess what happened, but now she's finally charged. So, but the news story, yeah. All right, go on.
All four guests were hospitalized the next day, and only Ian Wilkinson survived. Patterson has publicly denied any wrongdoing.
The video of her, by the way, is clutch. You got to go Google that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she's like putting like big alligator tears, or I'm trying to remember.
There was something I was watching where they're like, anytime you see someone on the news crying and being so sorrowful about their missing child or their dead kid, that person did it.
Hundo P.
Yeah. I'm devastated. I love them. I can't believe that this happened, and I'm so sorry, she tearfully told reporters 2 days after the third death. Patterson was also charged with 3 counts of attempting to murder her ex-husband, Simon Patterson, 48, who became ill after eating 3 meals in 20... Damn, this bitch cannot cook.
Well, you want to know what sucks is like she killed off the whole family except for the one that started it all. What a fucking fail.
Oh, yeah, this is really long. So what else happened, Myka? I'm done reading.
Yeah, thank God. All right. I mean, just basically, so she had like these poison mushrooms that she cooked with like regular mushrooms, but like the mushrooms she got were like hard to find. So it's like she thought she was going to get away with like, oh, I didn't realize that, there must have just been a bad mushroom in the bunch. But it's like, she's just a fucking dumb idiot who thought she was being real slick, but she's like a crazy lady.
Oh, sure. Okay. So she tried too hard to find poisonous mushrooms, and that's what made her guilty.
Well, she's not guilty yet, but like it's just basically like, why hasn't anyone else who bought mushrooms from that store died? You know what I mean? Like the odds of it just being her, and I think she like even tried something like that earlier too. Like she just has bad luck with mushrooms or something.
Bad luck.
This is why I don't eat mushrooms.
Poison is a good murder.
Yeah, poison's a good murder.
You don't hear poison enough anymore.
If you die from mushrooms, your last words are, "Ooh, mommy, I'm dying."
Whoa, Timothy.
Because they make umami flavor.
Oh, I got it, and I wish I didn't.
No, Rojo, put it back in.
It was Rojo unplugged his mic, and...
Oh, all right. All right, let's get away from all this ugliness of my joke that I made.
This is why we have to cancel the news, Tim. I told you it would be bad, Rojo, and look at it.
Myka, that's how it goes every episode.
That actually was good.
Here's the thing. Myka always tells the guest that the news is going to be bad so then the guest shuts down instead of the guest being surprised by the segment being bad and then trying to help the segment. Speak on that, Rojo.
That weirdly makes sense. That is, I'm annoyed that made sense.
So Myka, it's actually Myka's fault that the fucking segment is bad because she's a fucking bitch.
No. Here's what I'm doing.
The breathing was a big part of it too. The breathing took me out of it a little. You were struggling with some words.
So I was struggling with a lot of words.
That's why I try and warn the guests. It's not you. You are having a bad time. Don't feel bad about you having a bad time. This segment sucks. I'm trying to be nice.
All right. Well, this segment is good. Our next segment is reviews for the podcast. This is where you can go on Apple iTunes and write your review. We don't have any there. But if you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. But also, you can leave a comment and we'll read your comments here on the show. Fickrock said, "What are you, me? Was great. The news segment rules. Thank you."
No, wrong.
This feels... I don't trust
They troll him. They troll him.
Mainly from Myka's reaction. Great ep. I think I will miss the bowling alley stories, though.
Oh, yeah, you're going to miss hearing about how Tim almost died this week. Tim fucking almost died working at the fucking gutter. I made him quit.
I got electrocuted.
But you quit yesterday?
No, Monday is my last day. I put in my 2 weeks, and I worked my last 2 weeks.
Well, how'd you get? I mean, if y'all covered it,
I covered it.
I'm
I was
gonna go
just
back and watch the episode.
Yeah,
then.
yeah. No, you won't.
I was reaching for the circuit breaker on the lane, and it caught my hand.
Oh fuck!
It was all right. It was no big deal.
You've been electrocuted before?
Not that bad. Uncle Jemima said, Tim's indifference to massive civilian casualties makes me bust hella hard. Last week I was saying I don't give a shit about any innocent people dying in wars because it doesn't affect me, you know?
Yeah, sure.
And it makes
It's a bold take, one I haven't heard in the discourse.
And Uncle Jemima thinks that's hot and it makes him bust. All right, AJ Cook says, 9 months sober and still just as mean. Love you both. Congratulations on being 9 months sober, Myka.
Thanks, everybody. Yeah, thanks for all the love about the sobriety. Listen, it's dumb and it sucks.
Sober or just booze sober?
Booze sober for 9 months. Now I've been sober for the last 2 months.
Okay.
Have been everything. Yeah.
Amy Cardinal is my number one fan. That's from Alan Thickdick with a laughing face. Chester Copperpot says, it's that thing where you go from the guest seeming a little impressed at how competently Tim does the intros to the guest consoling Myka over the general state of Tim, not but 10 minutes into the show.
Thanks, everybody.
And then congratulations on 9 months sober, Myka. I don't know how to say it, but this pod is making me hardinale. Oh my God, this guy wants to fucking beat off to Amy.
Well, good luck.
Congratulations on 9 months sober, Myka. I'm 11 months sober on the 30th, and I was a horrible drunk. That's from Brian Vanderveen.
Congrats on 11 months, Brian.
Myka and Tim are modern day Ren and Stimpy, but with way more busting from Uncle Jemima.
That is actually very spot on.
That's a great, yeah.
It's like
live action.
I'm Ren, of course.
You're even wearing your little red shirt. All stupefied. It's so, yeah, Tim's like, I'm Ren. Yeah, right. But that would be a good couple's costume for us, Tim.
That would be good. Ronson File says, oh, the death humor in the beginning of the show has me giggling. Good shit. All right. Thanks, everybody, for commenting. Please comment on the show. Leave a like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. Oh, shit. I lost my thing. I should know what's next. Oh, this is Fall in Love with Myka.
Hell yeah. Arthur Aronson came up with 36 questions where if you ask your date them by the end of all those questions, they will fall in love with you.
Okay.
So we've been one by one going through them in an effort to get Tim and our guests to fall in love with me and vice versa. So now we are
How many weeks in? How far are we into this?
We're on question number 16.
Okay.
Well, I was going to say 16.
Oh my God. It's almost like you've been here for all of these.
Have y'all gotten closer in these 16
Oh, have we
Tim's
ever?
so in love with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, I read ahead. The 18 is going to be bad, Tim, but we're on 16.
Oh, Jesus. We'll skip 18.
Okay. Number 16. What do you value most in a friendship?
Oh, interesting. I think I know my answer. Rojo, do you know yours?
Yeah, I think I got mine.
All right, go ahead.
Loyalty.
That's good. Yeah.
That's for a friend.
Yeah. Mine is timeliness and respect. And and communicating.
Timeliness.
And being communicative when you're going to be late to things instead of me having to hit you up and then being like, well, it's only 20 more minutes. What does that matter? Like, my time doesn't fucking matter to you at all, Jeff. Sheen, you fucking piece of shit. And also, Jeff, fuck you. You're a fucking asshole. I was so mad at him. But I guess that's more respect. So I would say respect.
Yeah, because they're not respecting your time. Or
right.
They're assuming you got nothing to do.
Well, I mean, he was right, but he goes...
But he don't need to know that.
He goes, you're not even doing anything. I go, that doesn't make my time any less valuable, you fucking asshole.
What was he doing?
He had a spot at Tiny Cupboard, which is a very cancelable show.
That's where Rojo was last night. Check out Tiny Cupboard for all your
Tiny Cupboard.
comedy needs.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Jeff didn't need the $15. He wasn't that fucking stripper outside of the fucking strip club.
He had teeth.
Yeah. Jeff's got, and he's got a lot of teeth. All right, Myka, what about you?
I guess mine would have to be self-awareness. self-awareness where, like, if you're mad at somebody else, you don't take it out on me, just because you're mad at somebody else. Like, let's say your friend is, like, really late to do your podcast. You don't scream at me and throw a fit and then storm downstairs in a misplaced anger.
Well, you shouldn't have gotten up in my shit, motherfucker. How about that? You want to get reared up on again?
My fault.
You want to get fucking reared up on again?
I thought this was just an example she pulled. I didn't realize.
Listen, I apologize very quickly
yelling
afterwards.
again.
Well, fuck you. I apologized very quickly afterwards, and I said, I'm sorry for yelling.
You have siblings?
Yeah, I have a brother.
Older?
Younger.
Are y'all tight?
Nah, not really. We talk and stuff, and he sends me pictures of
Would
my
y'all
niece.
argue like this when you were young growing up?
Yeah, we
like
would
yelling argue?
No, I would mostly annoy the shit out of him, and he would yell at me.
Okay.
And I would also say you guys are pretty tight. You guys talk pretty often.
Yeah, I would just, as far as some, I would say it's medium.
You're not twins.
No.
Yeah.
I have a twin I talk to much less.
Do you really?
Yeah.
What's the...
We just don't talk that much. I'm not tight with anyone in my family.
Growing up, were y'all...
No.
Was it like, oh, that seems so weird to me. I feel like there would be some sort of joint connection feeling of being like, we're...
So we theoretically, but we had a bad family, and it wasn't one of those ones where, like, let's all rally together. It was like, let's all fuck off separately.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. I've also heard you talk about family stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom was really like, I'm going to fucking, like, so no one joins up against me, I'm going to pit you all against each other type of a mom.
Yeah.
They were like one of those bank heist crews where at the end they're like, all right, well, see you guys at another
Hopefully
time.
I'll never see you again.
I'm going to take my millions and scram. I would say, I guess on the scale of not talking to best friends like some brothers are, I'd say my brother and I are right in the middle, probably.
Okay.
Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I got an older brother and a sister, half-sister. My brother, we talk, but yeah, we talk like once a week.
Yeah.
Type energy, and it's the same shit. There's nothing new.
Yeah.
We just keeping it fresh. Like, we just keeping it that we care about each other. But the days are so like, how you doing? Good.
Yeah.
You? Good. All right, baby.
That's,
see you next week.
That's tightness, though.
Yeah. It's nice getting pictures of my niece.
Okay.
Because she's very cute.
Yeah.
And I like to see what she's up to because they live in Indiana, so I never get to like.
Has the
see
brother
her.
softened up since the niece? Or
He's kind of soft anyways.
okay.
He wasn't like
a little bitch.
No,
A little soft bitch.
If anyone's
he couldn't even handle Tim annoying him every day.
if anyone's a bitch in our family, I'm A+ number one bitch of just being a little soft boy. And
You
then
sensitive?
No, I'm not sensitive. I just don't really.
Is he sensitive?
Fuck no. Except when Jeff is late and then he yells at me for some reason.
Did you think Jeff wasn't gonna ever show up?
No. It's that we were doing it over Zoom and he didn't communicate to me. I hit him up at 9:45 when we were supposed to do it at 10, and I'm like, "Hey, are you still good to do this?" And he goes, "Well, we got to push it back." He could have told me that earlier.
Sure.
You know, it was just it said he doesn't communicate and he doesn't think about anyone but himself.
That's fair.
So
I do love when it's an argument that really is just the smallest thing, but I can feel how much it hurt you.
Because like
I do love that there's a real bonding. You feel betrayed by your good friend.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff's a piece of shit.
He is a piece of shit, but I also should know. I should know that he's going to do that, and I think that also upset me. Is that I should have known that was.
You were waiting with dinner on the stove. You knew he wasn't going to be home early.
Yeah. All right, Rojo. This is a nice time for you to really shine on the pod.
Oh boy.
This is where you can you tell a fun party story if you got a good party story, or a tip for being a great hang, or what makes a bad hang. We've added that recently to the thing.
Okay. I don't have a great. I did go see Lil Wayne on mushrooms recently.
How was that?
It was very cool. It felt like I was 15 again.
That's sick.
Where you're just like, oh, that's the guy. The guy's right there. Like,
so mushrooms will do that.
I was like, man, look at him go.
You're like, holy shit, is that my face?
So that was a recent thing, but a good bad hang. Understanding the dynamic of the circle you coming into. If you show up late, you don't start dominating, try to dominate a conversation. We were
Sure.
talking already. Shit was
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
You show up late, go, hey, anybody need something? Nobody gonna take you up on it.
Yeah.
Nobody gonna tell you that you're not gonna buy 10 drinks, but you offer.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
And little shit like that, I think, and it goes back to self-awareness.
There you go.
Yeah, I think we falling in love.
That happened.
Usually I ask everyone if you fell in love with me by now, but then we got off on this Jeff Sheen tangent.
And the moment was gone.
That happened last night. I saw there were a few. I wanted to say hi to a couple people, but they were all talking, so I just got a beer and walked away because I didn't want to interrupt the thing that they were already doing.
Yeah. That's nice. If you're gonna interrupt, you got something funny.
How do you break in? You got to bust in with something good?
I think you got to bust in with something good, or just listen to what they're talking about and figure out where it's jump rope.
Figure out
Figure
where
out where you fucking.
I
fit.
always feel weird jumping in listening, though, because, like, what if it's like...
But if it's a
Myka's
group,
a bitch.
That's fair. If it's two
Yeah.
people, I won't do it.
Yeah.
If it's four,
Yeah.
then we got to be talking about something light.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Although, like, I was at a hang a couple nights ago, and four of us were talking about how much we did not like somebody, and, like, just, of course, as soon as you say that name, they come into the bar, and I'm like, oh, fucking course, you know? So,
I was right behind Myka, too. This is crazy. I had to stand outside the bar to fart, and she was already talking to a bunch of people. Damn, what
he
a
did do
fucked
that.
up
Tim
night.
took a few laps around the block,
That's nice.
try and walk that one
Well,
off.
the bar was so small that I was like, and my farts. I had gotten some cereals, so the dairy was getting to me, and they were brutal. So I was like, I will clear this motherfucker out if I fart in there. I can't be doing it.
That's a good hang.
Yeah,
That's a very
yeah.
good.
You know what? That's
I'm
also a good
I'm a
tip.
good hang. I walk around and fart.
Yeah.
I don't stay.
Speaking of good hangs, I've got something out of topic that I would like to address on the podcast.
All right, go for it, Myka.
If this is, we never do this.
I'm
This is-
in.
I got a fucking, okay, so let me ask you this. You get a call from an unknown number, right? Are you picking up?
Nope.
No,
No,
right?
never.
Okay, so I get it last night. I don't pick up, of course. It's from like some state I don't know people in generally. Immediately after I get a text, hey, Myka, it's been a while. Thinking of you. How's life been? If it's been a while, you got to say who the fuck you are, right?
Kind of, but you can also say
this is a dude trying to be cute.
Right?
This is a dude. Hey, Mike.
Right, but who are you
Uh,
if it's been a while?
He think he's special enough you'd remember.
No, you're not. If it's been a while,
What
and,
state was this?
it was Minnesota,
Oh, interesting.
which I don't know. I don't think I know anybody in Minnesota.
I don't know anyone in Minnesota really. Well, I do now, Katzner. But
Or I got doxxed and they're pretending that they know me because I was on Fox News last night and now they're just so I just got another text. No response.
Another
Freaking
random.
out. Maybe you shouldn't even put this on the pod. You spoke about sugar daddies on national TV. LOL. Is your profile still active? I never had a fucking profile. By
Wow.
Block these numbers.
yeah, you might be getting doxxed from
You
being
think I
on
got
Fox.
doxxed?
Maybe.
the way. I got Fox doxxed.
Oh,
God
jeez.
damn it.
Micah Fox got Fox Doc.
Shit.
Rupert
That's a
Murdoch did it
segment.
again.
Fox Doc.
Because I like normally I'd want to be like, oh, hey, I don't have your number. Who is this? But I'm like, I was like, not if you called. You just fucking call out of the blue. Fuck
Yeah.
no. I shouldn't even acknowledge that they got me.
That's funny though.
Fuck.
Oh man, where are they getting your number?
That's the thing. I don't know. Like, no, people on TV, you can't just find someone on TV and then figure out their number, can you? Or I guess you can.
Yeah, you can.
Have you ever
can-
said it
You
on
can
podcast
fucking
or so?
easily do
My
that.
phone number?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
don't
yeah.
know.
I answer customer service calls while I'm on podcasts.
Yeah, Rojo, you're a fucking idiot.
Damn it. Should I fuck with this guy? Should we fuck with him?
No, don't. You don't want to stir up a bee's nest of anything. People are so crazy nowadays.
It's probably a Google number anyway, because I tried to reverse look it up. Nothing.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even worry about it.
All right.
Well, let's go to our most uplifting part of the show. It's our second to last segment, Rojo. You've been a great guest. This is where we speak ill of the dead.
Oh, I hate this one.
You can speak ill of anybody you
I
want.
know. I was trying to think about this on the way over, but people might get angry.
Here, let me go
ahead.
first, and then you can kind of follow my lead.
Go ahead.
I'm going to talk shit about Dr. Harold Shipman, who killed over 250 of his patients. He's one of the most prolific serial killers in all of Europe.
Oh, shit.
You're a piece of shit, Harold Shipman. These people went to you for care, and you killed them, and you're a fucking asshole. And I hope you're in hell getting butt-fucked by the devil while all your dead patients watch and cheer it on. So it's something like that.
Good.
Okay, yeah.
pretty good.
So you can talk shit about like a bad guy too. He doesn't even need to be like your mom or dad.
No, and this ain't, I guess, about the person as much as how we look at them. I don't love how Kobe Bryant posts.
Yes, let's go. Kobe.
Y'all got real quiet.
Shoot your, we're listening to you shoot your shot, Rojo.
No,
I lost thousands of followers talking shit about Kobe, but it was the day of the death.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it just, we talk about them now like this sort of non-human person, like how great. And you're like, stop.
Yeah.
He was a regular dude who clearly had some shit. Let's not. It really. So I don't love how people talk about him.
Yeah, how he's been like,
aftermath.
how he's been angelicized or whatever.
Yeah, I guess
Is that a word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim. Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Hey, Kobe Bryant, I hope you're in hell getting butt fucked by the devil like you did to that lady in that hotel room, you fucking piece of shit.
That's right. And
I'll say that for you, Rojo.
and now that you bring it up, I had someone. No, I didn't. But Kobe's daughter.
No.
Oh, you had to take a helicopter to your fucking soccer game?
Myka, no.
Oh, you had to fucking get
Myka,
there in
no.
the fucking mist. You couldn't have just taken a car like every other
God,
young
Myka.
athlete.
I did not.
All right, this segment is over. That's the most fucked up one you've ever done.
That's somehow worse than the news.
Oh, you had to take a helicopter. You got the greatest basketball player ever dead. Are you happy now?
I don't think she is.
All right.
Well, I hope you're in heaven, but fucking God.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. That's what happens.
Oh, you guys have the nerve to be upset.
I didn't know this lady. She
Oh,
seemed
he
fine.
wanted to be in a helicopter. No, he didn't. It was his daughter's fault.
Myka, boo. Bad take. Anyways, this has been a great show.
Good show.
Up until you fucked it all up with your fucking...
I also said rape earlier. Listen.
You say rape on every episode. That does nothing. Except going to get us demonetized.
Anyways, welcome new followers.
Demonetized.
Welcome new followers from watching me on Fox. Some of you who are doxing me. This is what we do.
And now it's time for sign-offs. This is where we do our little sign-offs, and then the show is over. So, Myka, go ahead. Start it off.
Signing off, it is I, the kindest woman who's ever lived. A person who would never let someone live here rent-free, no matter how much I pay rent. Not sorry for saying rape, even though I am a little bit.
Stop
and
it.
even less sorry for talking shit about Kobe's daughter. I
Oh
hope
my
you're
God.
looking down on this podcast and being like, damn, Myka, that was a funny one. It is me, Toey's mom, Rojo's friend, Tim's friend and girlfriend, and your friend and podcast host, Myka Fox.
That's a great sign off. Signing off, it's Rojo Perez, the comedian, all the jokes, comedians. Kobe, you know that, and don't listen to Myka. Please keep watching this. This took a turn at the end.
Yeah, it really did. Jesus Christ.
What the fuck? I will not go down for that like so many Bryants in a helicopter.
Oh, my God. All right, signing off, it is I, the greatest man who has ever lived, Timothy Grady McLaughlin II, your Patreon dad, patreon.com/greathang, your free feed best friend. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Bye. Jesus, Myka.